Blog Talk Radio.
Good morning, everybody, or evening for those in the different country. I'm just making sure we've got it all ready, so let's go. So welcome to the show. And what you're going to be seeing today is Great Change Walk into Your Purpose via Success Rituals, and as well as welcome. Let's get this show started, and let's make sure we have some ground rules about how the show's going to go. The main thing is I expect a level of decorum, discourse on my lives to be every bit a professional. I expect there'll be limited curse words. And if you're in the chat, no levels of bullying, harassment, terrorism, provoking, or gaslighting of anybody on the live chat. No arguing. If I catch you arguing, you're kicked off here. I want you guys to understand what's important here and doing this live stream. So welcome. Welcome to the live show. You may call 515-602-9765. I wanted to get some of the formalities out of the way so that you guys are aware of what's going on. I'm making sure that we have our shows that become more professional, they're not disrupted, and there's no more levels of anti-buffoonery that's been going on with these lives and levels of disruption and discord and misconduct that's been going on. Especially with IT things that I'll be addressing with top people and AT&T going forward. That I want to make sure that we're doing everything to make sure we have minimal distraction. And I want to make sure that there is a level of discourse and professionalism when we go to these presentations and things like that. This is live, 515-602-9765. You're welcome to call in. As those of you are Clubhouse, welcome. You give us know I love you, Clubhousers. Club babies, sorry, welcome. And for my young adult adolescents, make sure you have permission to come on and listen to the live. So we're going to be talking about success rituals and what does success mean to us. So we're going to do some homework first. I want to make sure that we got everything straightened out and good to go. So everything's public and the show must go on. So welcome to Break Change, Walk into Your Success and Your Purpose. Time to break this change, implement change, moving into your success and purpose. How are you moving into your success and purpose? It's several things. Simplicity and levels of organization. You got to learn to live without fear and guilt of trying to go after your dreams or getting closer to your dreams. And making wise investments and decisions, even in your personal life, professional life, or if you're a business person, just as I am, a level of entrepreneurial background and levels of learning in business. You learn how to conduct yourself in such a manner that everything is working out well. You continue, even if you're going through levels of things and periods of conduct or misconduct or things that are happening in business that are not contributing to your levels of established success. So when we talk about all these things, just like we talk about other personal lives, which only the exclusive people will get those lives from now on, I want you guys to understand how hard it is to rebuild business after so much damage. But I want you guys to understand when you log on to the Power to Do More at talkradiodiva.com, and when you go and book the appointments with IMCC Coaching or IMCC for your specialty appointment, or Don't Diva Coaching for everybody who's non-IM, to be able to go get your appointments and things like that, or Team One Online for children, adolescents, young adults, that you understand how important it is with Talk Radio Diva, the Power to Do More, when we're doing our levels of Measure Twitter, Measure Facebook, levels of mental health Twitter, mental health Facebook, our levels index support Facebook and support Twitter, where we are there as allies in mental health, behavioral health, and also as a life coach, wellness coach. I help bring to gaps where there as doctors who are prescribed licensed to treat will diagnose you if you need diagnosis, if you're dealing with things that I dealt with. So I wanted to make sure that we come together and a collective to begin to try to break those chains, implement change, and moving into our success and our purpose. Part of my purpose through trauma and PTSD and breaking those chains and walking into our purpose and our success is that I learned to adapt. I learned how to have success rituals to help me begin to go find my purpose outside of trauma and PTSD and not live as a victim, but victorious and become a wounded warrior and become a level of a victorious in business and levels of success rituals and performance of those success rituals to become a better, more enlightened person and also deal with levels of hardships that happen to me. So We're in the clubhouse. I'm going to make sure I share it with you guys. For those of you who want to join the clubhouse and things like that, as long as you're appropriate and have a level of manner of discourse that's appropriate on my live, you're more than welcome to raise your hand, John, raise your hand, and we can have this conversation, and you guys can tell me the story, and we can have a great discussion. And you're also welcome to call in 515-602-9765. That is our number. And you may also text our number as well, and that is the level of 866-727-9323 or 404-418-5104, Anchor Live Tweet Live Chat, and things like that. And you're more than welcome to go into the chat itself, and you're more than welcome to put pound IMCC, make a comment, and you get entered in the giveaway. The giveaway is sponsored and brought to you by C2 Fashionista, and as well as Fashionista Printables. That is the parent company of mine that we do a level of design work and levels of printable work for you guys to be able to get T-shirts, merchandise, cups, and things like that. So whenever you go enter into the actual giveaway itself that we have on our live stream, you put pound IMCC, and in the comments I'll be able to put you in a raffle to be able to get something free and merchandise from my Etsy store, which is the Fashionista Printable, CC Fashionista Printable, or CC Printable. That's on Twitter, Facebook. So you can go there, check out the different things and merchandise so you can be able to pick out something. So what we're going to be giving away this week is gamer merchandise. If you are a gamer, you will be getting a free gamer shirt. If you are not a gamer, you'll be getting a regular dress or a shirt that has something that you'll like. You can pick it out from the store and you'll be sent it free of charge. Again, put pound IMCC in your comments, and you're more than welcome to do that. My clubhouse is me go straight to the actual link on the page for Don Diva Coaching, IMCC Coaching, and as well as Teamwork Online, and you'll be able to get enter it that way, and you can go straight to the Facebook page, and you can hit pound IMCC, and then you can put your comment in on there, and then I'll be able to enter you in the raffle. So good luck. So hard on that part. If you want to donate to the expansion of the business of IMCC Coaching, Don Diva Coaching, Teamwork Online, or Talk Radio Diva, the power to do more, you're welcome to log on to talkradiodiva.com to do that, or you can go to the actual specific business Square Cash App at $IMCC Coaching, $Don Diva Coaching, $Teamwork Online, or Talk Radio Diva. You don't have to. You're not made to. I'm not hurting for anything. I just want you guys to understand that you're expanding the business. You are a shareholder, and you begin to be a curator of content that comes out here. So you'll be able to be a part of the power to do more, talkradiodiva.com, and also other levels of coaching businesses and things like that. They're made to help people, not hinder people, but to help you become a better person and a good global citizen if you're an I am citizen, and be a beacon of light and a beacon of order and things that we need to go back to, things that we all knew and things we were born with before life hit us all. So with that being said, welcome to the clubhouse, welcome to the live, and welcome to the live show on talkradiodiva.com, our morning radio show, our evening radio show. Let's discuss all the things first, and then we'll get into the content. Let's not make this very long. Talk Radio Diva is formulated for our mental health talk radio, our behavioral talk radio, and also for regular talk radio. To have fun and talk about different subjects. Some days we may have some little kinky stuff going on, or sometimes we'll have some regular professional stuff going on. It just depends on what we choose with topics of content, especially with our level of daily daytime tea time with Talk Radio Diva, or evening tea time with Talk Radio Diva. So you'll be able to catch our different shows and things like that. And I want to make sure you guys understand how important imperative it is to be professional anytime we're live and anytime we're having discussions and discourse and things like that. Welcome yet again, heart, and welcome to my Facebookers, and then those that are on YouTube, welcome, heart, and then those are on Twitter, sweet moment, heart. So welcome. Strategies that help us and comprehending ourselves to the core, our businesses to the core, if you're a business person, or if you are a regular civilian, support staff personnel, how to tolerate doing workplace and dealing with your coworkers, and having a level of professional discourse and enjoying your job and engaging your job. Without support workers or staff workers or floor level workers, those of us who are entrepreneurs cannot function without you. So I want you guys to understand how important it is to be even a regular worker, everyday Joe and Jane, to go to work and clock in. Because without you, I would not have a business. Without you, I would not have staff. Without you who donate and do things and help to build a business and become content creators with me and build this business, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So heartily thank you. And to all the essential workers out here during COVID who are making sure that anybody that works for any state doesn't end up with the COVID and things like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Heart. So with that being said, we're talking about success rituals. Part of that is having your frontline people, your nurses, your doctors, your lawyers, your people who go out there and make sure there's adequate levels of representation when things are going on during the pandemic, when there's levels of doctors and the people who give us a Fauci ouchie, ouch, and go and give us our shot. All those things that we need to go and function as regular adults, and whether you're a frontline personnel or whether you are a staff worker or solutions and management or a business owner C-suite level, all of you are important when it comes down to success. So when you're creating levels of wealth, meaning mental wealth, emotional wealth, behavioral wealth, it goes hand in hand with success rituals. So never be afraid to believe in your ability, and you should take smart risks. And some of the smart risks are taking your COVID test and making sure you're not COVID positive. If you're COVID positive, take your vaccines, take the things that you need to do, and do what you're born and bred to do, and be a good global IM citizen or a regular citizen, and go out there and do what you need to do. So you can continue to work out there and continue to make businesses fun and continue to make our lives normal so we can all get back to normal. Nothing's ever going to be the same with us. All of us have been affected by COVID. We all know that. But take your COVID test and things like that and take your COVID shot. You can go do it at Walmart, CVS. I told you all about that. So success rituals, what are they? Let's do some homework. Let's jiggle it. Or we can duck-duck-go it, or we can do Bing it, or whatever you want to call it, whatever your favorite browser is. Safari, if you feel like it. So with that being said, let's jiggle it. Let's do our homework now. What does success mean to you? We're going to go look at the words itself, success, and what its meaning is. And then we're going to go into the success formula for things when the break change, limit change, and move into your success and purpose. As part of the level of holistic therapy, mental therapy, and a level of talk therapy. That's why we have talk radio here, that's talk. And it's my formula, so you guys can begin to talk about things. And we don't feel happy about talking about success. And we all have purpose in our day. And our daily agenda is to be successful, happy, peaceful, and have a level of wealth or what we see as contentment with our level of financial standards or emotional or economic culture. We don't have to be a billionaire to be content. We don't have to be a thousandaire to be content. As long as you can live right, do right, and have a good life, take it. Okay, what is it? It's different succession and things like that, like success. In the modern Oxford Dictionary, it means accomplishment of an aim or purpose. The archaic meaning of it is a good or bad outcome of undertaking, the good of the ill success of their marathon empire, or other things like that. So that doesn't quite apply. But if you have a level of success versus performance in a marathon, say if you have ships, right? And you're going to go and build a ship. What does it take? Successful building of that marathon ship, right? So in the archaic meaning of a level of ship and being able to sail around the world, what does it take? Essential workers. We're going to build those ships to a level of standard to be able to think, correct? It means that there's a thin line between success and failure. So when you have a purpose, you go and birth change, people that change, and move into success and purpose, you go for attainment of a level of social status, environmental status, a considerable amount of wealth that can come to that, or a level of stable stability and finance, or an attainment of either fame or non-fame, but a level of feeling like you're acknowledged, accepted, and a success level of community steadiness, a level of unity, abundance, and benefit. So when a person can achieve a desired end or attained standing or wealth, overall, the fair was a great success. So when you think about going to a city fair, county fair, something like that, or a unity festival, you think about a level of community steadiness to make a festival or a level of abundance of resources to come together to make a fair come together and successful. So those are examples of success. The last one is daily, and the last one is successive, and the English term is succeed. So it's mid-16th century, from Latin successive, from the verb success, daily, come close or after. So it means after you go on to love the ritual that bring you to a successful outcome or purpose. What is my acronym for success? Accomplishment, achievement, advance, benefit, profit, prosperity, winning, abundance. So now you must understand what unity, advancement, abundance is. It's a level of resource, I am. And that is eliminating one. So we have to shine some light on the level of time to break this change, implement change, moving into their success and purpose, but by doing that, it's success ritual. So now you guys understand. So we got that down pat, and you guys understand what it means to be successful in life. It's not easy when you have levels and layers of things that happen to you that cause you to delay success or levels of expression of success or facilitate levels of difficulty, things that come along, or people who try to undermine your success by using a hardship and a level of emotional resiliency. You have to continue to go and become successful, victorious, prosperous, profitable, beneficial, advancement, achievement, accomplishment, or win in life, whether you have hardships or not. So like that kind of thing, when we get into the meat of the table. So we were in module 5, we went to module, I believe, 6, where we left off. And we're going next to module 6, the morning success ritual. I'm going to talk about even success rituals in life study. So I told you it's going to be 2 month series of this because it's a long series, and we need to talk about it. So in the vast amount of information as we share morning success rituals throughout all the people who are successful and the local layers of attention. If evidence is to start today right, please perfect momentum for the rest of your day. So we're going to talk about all the different things in the PowerPoint presentation later. I want you guys to understand the difference from smiling in the morning when you get up. Your first exercise routine should be a smile. A smile is free. It's the best cosmetic surgery, and it will help you to relax. So when you think about that in cosmetic surgery, it means you have so many muscles to go and frown. So you got to turn that frown upside down. You got so many muscles that it takes to bring the frown. So turn the frown right side upside down, right side up, and begin to smile. You got to smile to right up. You go into things that are drawing, emotionally damaging, or destructive to your well-being, emotional, related. So if you don't know that it's going to be hard to work. But show gratitude. Begin to look at everything that can make you smile. Begin to look at the things that you can show gratitude around you, around your environment, around you, even in the life process. In meditation, you'll hear your inner voice more distinctly, or mindfulness, training, or level of DBT or CBT training that you can come to it. You have the opportunity to search the soul and discover your profound desires, purpose, your want, and the reasons why you need to continue to go on and be successful in life. Sometimes, if you listen to it, you begin to understand exactly your path to be. Because everybody is either millionaire, or comfortable in their life lifestyle, has been through a level of hardship, whether manufactured, targeted, or a little bit of life is women and the others in this way. We got to tuck our bones up. It comes to question whether you like it or not. Begin to drink more water, just like I'm drinking water right now. Drink some water later to hydrate the body. Water helps with circulation, improves your skin tone. If it's weight loss, it's the air position of your body. Water is to drink and have. It's imperative that you always in such a position that they will affect your body's expression and before it's something you do. Unless you drink cold water, people are putting my face down. I'm like, wherever it comes from, as long as it's water. Rather than drink cold water, just confidence affirmation. Your use confidence affirmation, motivation, arguments, your book are a great way to express motivation. It's like I want to know in a place to feel on. You can get motivational books from your bright failure, and that's where you can get people, and that's what I'm people, and lots of people, to help you go not the level of understanding, the level of fun, or When you learn to read and the love of reading, it will help you to graduate from life and become a better, successful person. The great knowledge of everything and learning how to be successful, motivated, and happy. Let me read you some books that y'all would like to tell. Love is in your heart to love. And these are for people who want to go and get a work to begin to search for the heart of the book. You're more than welcome to do so. And there's different books like Modern Facebook Marketing, Modern Facebook Marketing, Modern Twitter Marketing, YouTube Authority, books that help you, or things like Amazon, fulfilled by Amazon success. Those things that help us to more. So if you're a brain business person and you want to get something like that, you can just go to Amazon. Pick up these books that help you to brain develop, market help you to go and develop your level of books that you want to put on your store. You're able to use those. You'll have personal ones. You'll edit the book once you buy them. And then you're able to put them on to do what you need to do. So that you can become a level of an employee and your niche. And as a business coach, as a wellness coach, and as a health coach, and as well as a family coach and a workplace, I want you guys to understand why it's important to bring and become a level of standing, serious, a level of health that becomes every bit of success if that's what your mission is, that's what you're destined to do. So I found my home and I found my success and I found my purpose in business, branding, building brands, and also a level of guidance and coaching. I've always enjoyed being great coach, a great instructor, a great teacher. So I decided to do something different. All of it, different. My minor is in human resources, and my major is in management. So I was going through a lot of things as to working in the business for myself as well, financially, so boy, and I quit it. So part of my level of things that I like to find back to, I was giving so much money outside out, while I was doing look at the college application. So I'm going to give you some books that help you to begin to build yourself up. But there are different areas of like COS. Some of them are in motivation, personal development, things that help you to begin to grow and become a better person. And so when you're looking at all these different things, you begin to say to yourself, what do I want to do? I'm trying to be motivated, mindful, clean good personal development or health, mind, body, and spirit. So let's choose one. Good personal development. That's how you can look at this. If you guys concerned about it, you'll be applied. So we'll start calling all the books that we help people who need personal development. You have to go to development. Manage your time to be great. If you are self-disciplined, if you are for money, reclaiming your time, bulletproof motivation, how to work on others, sharpen all hope of your memory. Those are some things you can talk about. Getting things done, coping with stress. So those are a couple of things about interpersonal skills. And I'm not so much on the companies that I go into the companies corporation. So with an entrepreneur, I really have to become a business person. So go to school. And one of the main things that I'm really about confidence affirmation is I always say that I fall down 7 to get up 8. And I fall down 11 to get up 10. I fall down 11 to get up 12. So I want you guys to understand how important it is when I do my things with my business coaching for business entrepreneurs and new startups, things like that. And we also have a level of Facebook group that does do some content. Or and if you're a customer, so you can come in there and look at your business or I'm really hoping that you're going to get something where I'm not going to come in and say it's your business anymore. So, with that being said, here's what you are here. So, that's one thing. It's one thing for my life. My books and just like that. And I'm thinking about your own confidence affirmation. And where you don't look at motivation content books that are good for self-realization. So, I'm going to give you one example of that. We have to my field. And the thing about health, mind, body, and spirit, the nervous suggestion of what you can pick up. So you go again back to your more. You hit right, I think down. Council entrepreneur. The cure for disease, council morning, seeing disease dynamics, helping with stress, accountability, fear of religious person, the Holy Bible is being this person. Here's another one, meditation for beginners, designed for meditation. Growing into organic vegetable, almost zero. If you're having weight issues and wellness, eat yourself sick. Releasing your stress is yoga. Change your life. So when you pick up these books, we will help you with your source of motivation. So I want you guys to understand how important this is. Often you can listen and read something from your favorite motivator. Either it's a book, positive affirmation, is a must to do. You have to learn to read really sources of inspiration, whether it's a book, whether it's your life coach, or it's your own coach, or it's your work coach, or your business coach, or learning things all at once. Or if it's your health and wellness coach, or a level of your divorce coach. And if you want to all of the above, we'll begin to look at the different things you need so that you begin to go to the next care, help you to break the gap, while you're also seeing a doctor. And as I get more doctors for myself, I begin to get treatment with doctors, and I work on that and begin to deal with it. And I'm able to advise your certified doctor, and I'm going to use it as my apprenticeship program to be able to see anything or what they do for the 1 to 2 years. You want to love one so that it can consider the priority of things that need to be done. These are times of change. Everyone is changing for the 6 president. And do it mindfully. And then on top of that, we can get to the challenges and the program qualities that you can do it yourself at home. So taking that off of your coaching and begin to look at learn of what you're doing. The success is only what success benefit will work for you. Just like success. So that being said, once everyone understands your reality, if you want to get great scores for inspiration, future routine, your success ritual performance, what is your reality? So this will help you to come to automated participation. Oh, this is really what you do. You're going to achieve success or purpose. So thinking among the topics that is set to help you to develop, take time for you and morning to read. Open up a book. This is the book for that. And begin to go and take power and possession of your mind. And begin to control your mind and level mind control that helps you to understand how to go from successful, purposeful, or living your purpose in your success. Whether you're successful or famous, successful content, or living in the purpose of what you want in your life. So, most of the knowledge you acquire or something you experience is to teach yourself. But sometimes your experience can be something unsuccessful. That you have to break the chain and begin to commit to those with your successful purpose. So part of it is exercise. The next time you business and do your exercise, go on for a walk or a run. Do some stretches or yoga. Things like exercise, thermos, and price the alone. By the time you complete the above activity, you'll fully feel rejuvenated and begin to face your new day. So then I tell you about those different successful people, millionaires, careers, who's done to level of success. What do they do? Success ritual and purposeful ritual and help them build their life up to success. Because everything that was designed to kill them, hurt them, harm them, or upstream of hardships or things that happen to them, or things that life through them, maybe to go to motivate past growth, hurt and harm, and begin to take it to hurt and harm, and begin to go and flip it upside down. Their success and purpose to become even more successful. So when you think about the rejuvenation technique, the ritual, you begin to see smoother and a better life. So you have to start with your most challenging task, and then work your way to the others. By every day can involve the start day, and then your end of the day. Therefore, each experience like this, now, whether or not you had a good day or a bad day, always take something with gratitude or mindful or a level of courage to begin to sit down and look at what's good about your day, like what's bad about your day. And it's easier said than done. Your body needs time to unwind from wearing their work day, or whether you're a home-based business or a regular going to work for someone. You still have to go and come back to the work day. Take time to relax and make music. Doesn't make time for your family or your spouse or your life partner or someone that you're dating or if you're engaged. Make sure you feel and you sit down and unwind. Everything from the day unwind. Stay epic. The day was kind of crap, or the day was great. Then sit down and unwind. Begin to take 30 minutes to an hour to debrief, decompress, and begin to unwind. And give a purpose. Begin to never neglect the ones you love in your pursuit to safety, sovereignty, wellness, health, or even if you want to be famous. Whatever you decide to do, I'm not telling you that the one thing to say. You want to go into it's great and wonderful if you work part-time and if you decide to go illustrate the same thing as mine. You look at the success formula, all of success and purpose to help you begin to understand your life. And if you become famous, it's the same thing. To be successful, begin to perform a level of succession and success with those skills, success in your purpose, and mindfulness to be present. And includes behavioral health, mental health, emotional health, and take sometimes down who life is to you. If life begins to break you down, go see your provider. Go see your wellness coach, your life coach, your divorce coach, your business coach, to help you begin to brand and still become and maintain mindful and successful in your purpose. And trying to break this chain or implement change or moving into your success purpose by understanding what it is you're trying to do. So it's very lonely at the top of the ladder success when you're thinking about it. If you don't have anyone to share your success with, so you have to begin to time to change. Time to break this chain, implement change, moving into your success purpose, and finding it. So you go into lesson 6, plan for tomorrow. Make plans for the next day. Prioritize and plan. Make a list of those that are critical skills that we support you now, or are detrimental to success, performance of ritual, performance of purpose. And what gains from achieving that task, and be mindful of that and start to begin to make a plan. God's plan or any type of plan that's out there for you to be successful and purposeful and mindful of what you're trying to do and successful. So if something preventing you from that level of task of healing, then it's possible that you can exercise the level of planning to remove those people who are not mindful of your success or your purpose, or don't care for your success or purpose, or it makes them feel little or small, and they begin to go and orchestrate how they not to be successful or purposeful. So that's where you have to begin to look at your strategic plan, or begin to look at your daily, everyday routine, and then you begin to look at exercising in the evening and morning, one for quick walk, quick run, or even all the awareness of things how to eat, how to sleep, and then begin to look at the tasks and see if it's about to the world of working yourself to death or not working yourself to death or not being mindful or not being present or successful in your purpose because the things that are dominating factors or culminating to not being successful, food or definite or being your purpose or walking in your purpose. So in whatever my relaxation techniques that you don't want, they have to be settled into a healthy, purposeful future. So with that being said, I wanted to make this short and sweet. We're going to go into tomorrow, Module 7, and evening success rituals. Like I told you, I wanted to make this module short and sweet. I wanted to make sure that they were good for you guys to get these and listen to it without going anywhere. Tired. You know what I'm saying? So for my clubhousers, do I have any questions here? It's going live over Friday, 6:36 box. You are more than welcome to count INCC, and you are more than welcome to comment on here as long as your comments are not trustworthy written, as long as you're not being provoking, gaslighting, or abusive, or damaging to the life, or the life, then you're more than welcome to comment. You're more than welcome to attend the live. You're more than welcome to go to the interview.com. You're more than welcome to donate if you like. If you do so, you are informed that anything important to me as a shareholder and as a content creator with me and building this brand and this business. I implore all of you to do this content at all days. You're more important to me than this one. So at the end of the day, I do this because it's my purpose. It's my success. It's everything that makes me happy. It's life that's love, that's love, that's and I want you guys to understand, as a business mentor, I think that I've been doing this for a couple of years, and it's imperative important for me to work for my success and my purpose. And my purpose is to be a good man, a good beginning of life. I am citizen of this global system. I hope that it's entrepreneur. It's something we need to do for our society, very good life, and I feel the circuit for every other. And we have a bunch of babies running around breaking down in order of life, and helping them be successful with identity. So with that being said, I support all of you guys to have a good professional course on Clubhouse, online levels of Facebook, on live stream, and as well as on my Twitter on live stream. I always enter into the giveaway for cool stuff, and pretty soon we'll be able to have 4 days to 5 nights, or level 5 days to 4 nights. Giveaways for you to go to be safe on golf courses, or even to go to Vegas, to go to Atlanta, to different places. So I have a great prize to help you guys do all that. So you'll be seeing it on the website for you guys to enter to do all these different things. And like I told you guys, we're growing here. So I want you guys to understand I'm going to my level of success circles and purpose circles and mindfulness and mindset training and brain training. It is trauma. Everything that was designed to personally harm and tell me to overcome. It's very hard, even as a traumatized victim. I want to be victorious because not all people want to call self-survivors making out. That's what we call self-survivors. People who survive things they cannot give in. So with that being said, break change, walk into your purpose, being success routine on my clubhouse. Thank you for attending. Heart, come and stand again. I want to see you guys back the next time. And then anybody else who's attending to Twitter, I want you guys to go to Twitter, thankful, and commenting, and making sure that you guys are appropriate, or delete them, and I will block you and I will ban you and report you on Twitter. I can handle me on social media, I need to things like important, and to make sure that you have a full presentation as a level of conduct, a lot of level of professionalism, and a level of presentation like this today. So I thank you guys for being here for one. I thank YouTube, I think Twitter, I think Facebook for what I think that's better for me. And I appreciate all of the things and who are listening to this. But I appreciate you.